The Kruleboyz, vicious orcs, sneaky and cunning, had stolen sacred relics of the God King sealed deep within the tombs of the Garden Morcilium on the outskirts of Lethis. As their leader and his companions fled, their allies arose from the swirling mists to escort them to safety. But the Stormcast Eternals were hot on their heels. Warriors of the warrior chambers rushed forward, seeking to regain the lost relics and make the foul creatures pay for their blasphemy. As they chased down their foe, battle was joined in Age of Sigmar, Warcry. Today's scenario will have the victory condition Brazen Theft. After deployment, the attacker must pick 3 fighters on the battlefield. Each of those fighters is now carrying treasure. If they don't have that many fighters, or those fighters cannot carry treasure, they need to put it on the ground next to one of their other fighters. Now, at the end of the battle, which will last 4 battle rounds, if 2 or more of the attacking fighters are carrying treasures, the attacker will win, otherwise the defender wins. Our twist will be Fiery Hearts, where we can't make disengage or wait actions for the game, and we're playing with the deployment map Harsh Fates. I'll be playing with the Thunderstrike Stormcast today. In my dagger I have 2 Vindictors. Meanwhile in my shield is my Lord Imperatant and Praetor Prime. In my hammer I have a Vindictor and a Gryph-hound as well. Stephen is playing with the Kruleboyz today. In his dagger he has a Killer Boss with Boss Hacker and Rusting Flail, a Gut Ripper with Wicked Sticker and a Stabgrot. In his shield is a Hobgrot Boss and 3 Hobgrot Slitters, while in his hammer is a Gut Ripper Boss with Wicked Sticker and 3 Gut Rippers with Wicked Stickers as well. And so we are all deployed on the table. So to begin with, we've just got our daggers on the table. For me, it is 2 Vindictors lining up there. And for Stephen, he's got his Killer Boss, Gut Ripper and Stabgrot. Now, with this, Stephen did have to pick 3 models on the table to be carrying treasure that are the thieves. And obviously, it is the 3 models that are the only ones he's currently got on the table. Other than that, we have nothing else to do before the game begins, so let's get rolling for priority. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. Alright, so priority, this is for the Stormcast. I am going to get a 5/5 and that is it. Meanwhile, for the Kruleboyz, they're going to get a 3/3 5/5. Alright, so after that, both of us have decided to bank our wild dice for the turn. So it is going to be the Stormcast Eternals to begin. So let's go. Alright, so first action, I've spent a double for Rush to give me some extra movement here. Just moved my first Vindictor over the flank towards the orcs. So it'll be the Kruleboyz' turn. Stephen's first is just moving up the Killer Boss, making sure to stay outside of the effective attack range of my Vindictor here. We'll have to go next. I can't do any wait actions to draw out more. And so I'm going to move up my Vindictor. I'm now within 2 inch of the Killer Boss, so I can attack next round. But I am outside of 6 of that Gut Ripper, so he won't be able to attack me. However, that Gut Ripper then makes a double move to be able to get into engagement range with me for next round, and that leaves the last activation of the round for the Stabgrot, who's just going to go hide behind his bigger orc buddies. With that is the end of round 1, because we only have the 1 set of warriors on the table, so not that exciting to begin with, but we'll go into round 2 next. So, top of the round, reserves come in on the table, pretty much all over the board in different places. It's a very spread out game. Priority for turn 2, this is for the Stormcast. I am going to get a 3/3 there, and that's it. Meanwhile, Stephen with his Kruleboyz is going to get a 2/2. So, wild dice, I've made a quad 3 and a double 6 there. Meanwhile, Stephen has just made a quad 2. This is going to mean that he gets the priority. So, who is going to activate the priority first? Alright, so your killer boss moves in. He has got 5 attacks now after a move. He's doing an attack action. This will be needing 5s because you are only strength 5 against my defense 6. So you just land the crit. Alright, my Vindictor is actually going to attack the Gut Ripper there with the Wicked Sticker because I feel like I can get rid of him a bit easier. He's got less wounds. So I need 4s with these. 2, so that'll be 4 damage so far. Should note that I did use Onslaught, that's why I'm getting the extra dice. So going again, needing 4s again. That will be a crit and a hit. So the Gut Ripper's then going to stab me back because he did not like being jabbed with a spear. So needing 5s. Nothing on your first attack, going again. Mostly because there's no disengages here, so we'll get a crit though. So to start with, the Gryph-hound makes a move. I'm then going to spend my quad 3 to do a onslaught on the Gryph-hound. A rampage on the Gryph-hound for the extra move and attack. Alright, so this is going to be my free attack going into the Gut Ripper first. I need 4s with my strength of 4. And that is just a crit, but that is 4 damage and we'll take the Gut Ripper out. And then the goodest of all the boys in the Mortal Realms will go into the Stabgrot, who has defense 3, I think. Stand corrected, Stabgrot is defense 4, so I need 4s. That is just a crit, so 4 damage on the Stabgrot. Right, so Stephen's next activation is one of the Hobgrots throwing a scrap grenade at my Vindictor there. So you will need 5s to wound me with your little scrap grenade. Nothing, unfortunately. I'm just going to go with a double move on my Praetor Prime up the top there next. Next, your Hobgrot boss moves up. He's going to lob a scrap grenade. And
Snake eyes.
Does he blow himself up with that? My Lord Imperator will then make a double move. We're going for that treasure. Next Stabgrot, going to throw grenades. Will any of them ever do anything? Nope. We're then going to make a double move with our Vindictor in the center here. Your next is, of course, going to be the last Stabgrot, trying to throw a grenade at me. 2 dice. Go for it. That is the second double 1. You have rolled like 1 dice above a 3-up on those. Well, whoever made your grenades, buddies, go back and get a refund. Alrighty, so we don't like having our armor scratched by little grots throwing metal tin cans at us of half-eaten baked beans. So I'm going to attack your Hobgrot boss because he said nasty words. I need 3s. And that is how you roll dice. And that is a dead Hobgrot boss there, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll go with the rest. You've got your Gut Rippers here, who I think are just going to be a bunch of moving, really.
Yep.
Alright, so you can activate your Kruleboyz boss here. Now, there will be a bunch of movement happening because he's going to spend a quad 2. Choose Cunning Attack. That's going to give an extra move to all of the Warrior Room marked Kruleboyz near him, which is these 3 Gut Rippers. And so that's what it looks like after the quad move. Now we're just going to do the rest of the movements because they're not going to get in combat this round. But they are all going to get a bunch of extra movement with some double moves. And there's what we look like after that. That will be the end of round 2. Everyone having made their moves and attacks, or in case thrown absolutely nothing. Those Hobgrots, dear God, that was terrible. So, going into round 3. Today's video is sponsored by Easy Roller Dice. Fantastic quality, easily legible dice that make your games quick and easy. Easy Roller Dice also sell other accessories for your dice like dice trays, cases, bags and cups as well. Use the code Sinful Gaming to get 20% off your next order and help support this store and the channel. So priority for the Stormcast. I got a double 3. That is it. And the Kruleboyz get a triple 4, double 6. That is a nice set of dice. So wild dice wise, I've gone and made a triple 3. Stephen, on the other hand, has made a double 5 and triple 4. So I have the singles.
Quad 4.
Quad 4, yeah, quad 4, not triple. I will get the activation, and so I'm going to activate the Lord Imperator first of all. And so I've gone and made a double move with the Lord Imperator. I'm then going to spend a triple for my Coordinated Strike ability. I can pick a number of visible friendly fighters within 9 inch, up to half the value of the ability, rounding up. So in this case, with a triple 3, it'll be 2. that can make a bonus move or attack. And I'm going to pick, first of all, this Vindictor here is going to attack the Stab Grot. You might ask why I'm picking this one first. In case he doesn't somehow kill a Stab Grot with 2 wounds, the Griffhound can do it. But I need 3s, and there we go. I get 3s. That is 4 damage. That is the Stab Grot down, and another treasure laying on the ground. Then I will attack your killer boss. He is defense 4, so I need 4s on him. And 2 damage on him. Right, so to start with, your Gut Ripper boss with Wicked Sticker is made a move. But now you're going to declare the use of your quad for cunning attack. Yep. You do outnumber me here. So, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and only 2 of mine are within 6 inch of you. So, first things first, your killer boss gets an attack. And so the killer boss going to attack my Vindictor here. You will need 5s. So I'm defense 6. That is a double crit. You are within 2 inch with this Gut Ripper here, so he's going to make an attack. You need to do 2 damage. So you essentially need a crit or both of these to be 5 pluses. So 1 6 or 2 5 pluses will do it and see the Vindictor go down.
Oh no, I need both of them.
And we got nothing, unfortunately. So you will get 2 free moves here. And so after a couple of free moves and then a extra move for your second action for your Gut Ripper boss, you end up looking like this. I've got 2 wounds left, so you might be surprised that that model is attacking next. All our attacks are going into that killer boss, so we need 4s. That is 1 crit, so that's 7 damage. And second attack, we'll just do 2 more, so that is 9 damage. Next up is your killer boss going into the undamaged Vindictor here. So needing 5s, but you have used venom encrusted weapons, so you got some boosted damage here. Well, that is going to be 2 crits and a hit. So yeah, you just did 15 damage to me. That hurt. So going again, I guess, into me.
Yep, into the same guy.
Same one. And wow, that'll take me down. So I am going to use my reaction, which is going to be my Thunderous Departure, to deal D6 damage to the model that killed me for 6. Grot Slayer over here is going to stab the closest one first of all. So we need 3s, and that will be 4 damage. Not enough to kill one. And we will go stabbing. You know what? We're going to go greedy. I'm going to try and stab an undamaged one this time. And we do 4 damage on that one as well. So next, you've got your Gut Ripper here is going to attack my Vindictor. You just need 1 5 plus for a venom encrusted weapon. Now, because you've used the double, because this boosts your damage up to 2 5, I think.
Yep.
And so a 5 plus is needed, but you do have 2 lots of attacks. You get it on the first, well, you definitely get it. And so your Gut Ripper there actually moves up with his second action and grabs the treasure. I might as well go with the Griffhound now then, and we will attack that Gut Ripper. It just picked up my schmackos. And so, because you picked up my schmackos and dogs go wacko for schmackos, we need 4s. And yeah, apparently they do. Fortunately, the Griffhound is only 1 4, so there's 3 damage. Going again, we will do another 2, so we do 5 damage in total. So your next Gut Ripper moves up 1 attack, so you will need 5s because I am defense 4 against your strength 3.
Let's see if I can kick your dog.
Don't kick my dog. He's a good boy. You did 1 damage. So my last action for the round is the Praetor Prime coming in and is just going to make a double move. Now we've got the rest of the Kruleboyz to go. And so no one's going to try and pet that dog. So we are going to need 5s again. Got a crit in there as well, so it's 5 damage. And so last for the round, we are just going to roll all these grots together. Stephen has moved them all to get within an inch. They've got 3 attacks each. They need 5s. We're just rolling all 3 grots at the same time. You got 2 damage on me. Alrighty, so we are going to go into the last round now. Going to roll priority for the Stormcast. That is a 111, and that is it. And then Stephen, priority for the Kruleboyz. It's gone a 5 5 4 4. And then, Wild Dice wise, I've made a double. Stephen has made a double. This will allow me to have the priority. And I'm pretty sure you know what's going to happen here. Right, so I've activated my Lord Imperator to begin with. I'm going to move in the Praetor, and he's going to move to pick up the treasure. The Gryph-hound is then going to make an attack, thanks to Coordinated Strike, my triple. Into the Gut Ripper that's damaged, need 4s, and just got a crit, so that'll be 4 damage. So the Imperator going into the Gut Ripper that's damaged, I need 4s. So that will be 6 damage on him, on top of the 5, 6, 9, so that's 15. That's enough to take him down. And so the Killer Boss is going to use a double for Venom Encrusted Weapons. Going into my Imperator. So I am Defense 5, your Strength 4 or 5? Strength 4, so you will need 5s to win the Imperator. That is a double crit and a hit. So that will be 6, 12, 15 damage. And so second attack, if Stephen actually rolls that again, he will take me out. So you need a double crit in there and a 5. There's one. You are 1 crit off killing him. Alright, so I'm already carrying a piece of treasure with the Praetor Prime there. However, I am going to move on top of the other treasure token, so Stephen can't pick it up without killing me. So he now needs to kill me in 3 attacks, because he has to be able to move onto it. Otherwise, it is game. But I'm going to attack first, because I will get 1 round of attacks. And I'll attack the one that the Gryph-hound's in combat with. And I'm going to use an Onslaught for an extra attack here, taking me up to 5 attacks at Strength 5. 5 attacks at Strength 5 now. 2/5 on my damage. 666 coming up. Not quite. So that will be 9 damage from that. So your damaged Gut Ripper now is going to use Venom Encrusted Weapons on my Praetor. So this is going to be needing 5s. So that is 2, so that'll be 4 damage so far. So 4 damage so far, going again. Nothing that time. Alright, so the Gryph-hound's going to attack back. We are going to need 4. Wow. He's too busy eating. Going again. Okay, that's better. That is 5 damage onto that. So you've got 2 left. Right. So you've got to roll both of your dice here. You've got to attack here. This is all that matters really now. Alright, Stephen has 1 play left. This Gut Ripper, 4 dice. We're just going to do both its attacks at once, because that's all that matters here. Using Venom Encrusted Weapons, Stephen must roll 4 6s to kill my Praetor Prime, and then allow your Gut Ripper boss to jump in and take it. Otherwise, I will win the game. So, 4 6s, Stephen. You didn't get any. So, even your Gut Ripper boss can come in. He will not do anything. Your Grots are not going to do anything here. That is game. You will only control 1, so it will be a victory to the Sacrosanct Stormcast.